Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how I make my mouth-watering oha soup. So I started with peeling my cocoyam. Like I said in my post earlier, when I came to the UK, I came with powdered cocoyam. There is one soup that I make constantly in Nigeria. I'm either eating it with oha or eating it with bitter leaf. But coming to the UK, I decided to just get the powdered there. And when I came here and made it, I honestly did not like how it turned out at all. The taste was not it for me at all. So I went to the African store and then got this cocoyam that I used. Now I am prepping all that I need for this soup. That is my beef. This was the beef that my friend got for me from Birmingham Market, and I've washed it, and now I'm washing my cow foot and also my shaki. So I'm going to add all of them together into this pot and set aside. Now this is my stockfish. Look at how big that stockfish is. I've told you guys that Gift, my sister, is the one who runs my food stuff, and you can see how those two are given. And I'm just going to pour hot water on top just to make sure that I wash off everything. I'm done setting it aside. It was on social media that I read from Anambra people that you don't use onion to make oha soup or bitter leaf soup. You guys should confirm if this is true. Since then I stopped using onion, so I'm going to season this with just seasoning cubes, scotch bonnet pepper, and salt. Now this is my oha. Some people said that the oha was scanty. Honestly, that's the way I like it in my soup. I got this two oha for £5, and if I wanted more I would have gotten more. I bought it on a Thursday and kept it in my fridge, and I was making this soup on a Saturday 2 days later, and to be honest, the leaf still did look bad. So here I'm going to be picking my leaf. This is how I lived with my cousin for a while, so she was one who taught me how to pick oha this way. So you kind of pick it up, like you take out the leaves and leave the vein. She was one who taught me that when you want to buy oha, you should look for the ones that have red vein. And she also taught me not to cut it with knife, so we sort of hand pick them, and I've always used that style. So this is me using my hand to just sort them out in tiny bits, not too small and also not too large and all of that. So when I'm done with this, I'll set this aside. Now my ede is on fire cooking, and I'm just going to put a knife through it. You can see that this ede is done. In Nigeria, I would use mortar and pestle to pound, but I don't have, so I blended it. All I did was to put the cooked ede. I didn't know how I didn't capture the video. I put the cooked ede in my blender, added some water and blended it. So now back to my stock. My stock is almost cooked, and this is the ogiri that my husband got for me from Nigeria the last time we traveled. Since he brought this ogiri, it's been in my freezer because I've not made ede soup, neither have I made abacha. These are the two things that I use this ogiri to do, and I just brought it out. The ogiri is frozen, and I've added it to the soup and let it cook for a while. Then I'm going to bring the everything has cooked the way I want it, and it's looking. Now this is the blended cocoyam. You can see how it looks very smooth and all of that. So I've added this. After adding my blended cocoyam, the next thing I'm going to be going in with is my palm oil. These are the things that would make the difference in your soup. You can see that the palm oil is giving. So after adding my palm oil, I'm just going to cover this and let it cook for some time. So you can see at this point with the ogiri and everything, my house was really filled with the aroma. Everything was just, everywhere was just smelling oha soup, ede soup. So I just gave it a gentle stir, and after stirring, you look at the consistency. You also should not allow it to be too thick, because the soup, after making it, is also going to congeal and become thicker than it was originally. So once you have the consistency that I want, the next time I'm going to be doing is to add the other seasoning. I'm going in with my crayfish. Use enough crayfish, be generous with crayfish, and then if add a bit of salt, you can re-season if the initial seasoning is not giving you what you want and all that. Then another, after adding everything, another final stir. After stirring them together, I'll just allow everything to go in. Then the next thing that I'm going to be doing is to go back to my oha leaf and wash it. So I would usually just wash it with water after hand picking it and just use a drain to just drain it out. And here, this is me adding the oha back into the soup and stirring it together, and everything was just looking perfect, just the way that I like it. I was really skeptical about the cocoyam here because I know that growing up, there are some cocoyam that I'm not the perfect person. I'll tell you that if I look at cocoyam, I can tell you that this one will be good in soup. I don't know. I just trust the market people. If they say it's good, then I buy it. If they say it's not, then I leave it. So I was skeptical about the one sold in the African store, whether it would give me what I want or not. And it did give me what I want. You can see how the soup is looking. The soup is souping. And after everything looking all good and nice, I'm going to serve them. I don't know how you like to enjoy your oha soup. For me, I love to have it with semo. How do you like to enjoy yours? Do you like to use it with pounded yam, gari, or semo, or what do you like, or any of those wheats and all of those other swallows that's available? All right guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.